This much is already clear. Ukraine will never be a victory for Putin.
Right now at 5, punishing Putin. America pushes forward with new sanctions today, targeting the main artery of Russia's economy. But President Biden's bipartisan ban on Russian oil will cost us all.
Best of all to Ukraine and to the United Kingdom.
Ukraine's president brings British lawmakers to their feet, imploring continued international support in battling back Russia's invasion. The wartime leader vowing his country will fight to the end to stay free.
We've produced over 600 million barrels without an incident, and safely and efficiently since the 80s.
Drilling decision. One SoCal county weighing whether to resume oil operations, temporarily trucking out crude containers. But is that tapping into trouble? The news at 5 starts right now.
This is the KTLA 5 News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Pedro Vera. Thank you for joining us. We begin with breaking developments in the war in Ukraine. The United States making one of the biggest moves it can to isolate the Kremlin internationally, banning imports of Russian oil and natural gas in this country.
Well, this big move comes as Americans see gas prices rapidly rising to their highest levels ever, hitting pocketbooks like never before, an issue President Biden addressed today.
This is a step that we're taking to inflict further pain on Putin. But there will be cost as well here in the United States. Defending freedom is going to cost. It's going to cost us as well.
Biden's move to severely penalize Russia comes as an Ukraine military puts up a fierce fight against powerful Russian forces. It is a fight that has led to more than 2 million people to leave Ukraine since the start of the invasion nearly 2 weeks ago.
We have team coverage of today's fast-moving developments. Let's get right out to KTLA's News Center, where Christina Pascucci is live with more. Christina.
Hi to both of you. There was a lot of destruction on the 13th day of war, though right now it is quiet on the streets of central Kyiv. It's about 3 a.m. local time, and I just moments ago spoke to a man on the front lines who is not a trained soldier, but he stepped up to fight for his country. We'll hear from him at 6. In the meantime, President Biden is stepping up sanctions.
Today, I'm announcing the United States is targeting the main artery of Russia's economy.
Tuesday morning, President Biden announcing he'll ban all Russian oil from coming into the United States. Gas prices could soar further, but the president says that is a cost of freedom. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky thanking the U.S. for, quote, striking the heart of Putin's war machine.
And we're taking steps to ensure the reliable supply of global energy.
This comes as Ukrainian civilians continue to feel the immense pain of war. The Russian military destroying yet another apartment building in Ukraine's second largest city, Kharkiv. Ukrainian troops so far have prevented the takeover of Irpin near Kyiv, where humanitarian corridors were bombed. In the south's besieged port city Mariupol, the humanitarian crisis worsens. Children line up for water. A woman plays guitar in an underground shelter and bodies line the streets as Russia fails again to uphold its promised ceasefire in 5 major cities. Desperate Ukrainians start stealing supplies. An emotional soldier tells his people, be united. This is your home. Ukraine's president releasing another video Tuesday, standing strong in the capital. Zelensky, who is of Jewish descent, has inspired many around the world, including local Jewish leaders who rallied behind him.
To a cynical and dispirited world that was starting to not believe in the possibility of leadership, Zelensky has brought a renewed sense of hope.
What you're seeing on TV is what we see all the time when we're called into those areas.
And now an urgent plea from a Los Angeles-based organization, Children of War Foundation, that plans to head to Ukraine in the coming weeks. Doctors and supplies are desperately needed to help the injured.
It's devastating because it's a generational loss. It's not just the injury, the physical injury, there's a psychological component.
Ukraine's foreign minister says 20,000 people from 52 countries have volunteered to fight. The organization you just heard from, Children of War, if you're interested in figuring out how you can get involved, you can visit COWF.org. I'm Christina Pascucci reporting from News Center for KTLA 5 News.
Christina, thank you. Now, several big U.S. companies are joining the rush to stop doing business in Russia. McDonald's and Starbucks say that they're closing all locations there, and sales of Coca-Cola and Pepsi will be halted indefinitely.
McDonald's has about 8